Good morning. I don't know if Bruce is going to come out, so I'm going to leave the door cracked. It is 9 a.m. It's 54 degrees. The high is going to be 81. And I have a ton of birds running around my yard. See, they're like all over the place. So today I just came out here because I know a lot of stuff is getting really cold at night. So that like it's 9, in about 2 hours, I can work on this. In approximately 2 hours, I can come out here and clip some bachelor buttons. I'm just trying to figure. Whoa! Well, that's like just a gigantic, disgusting mess I have to pick up. Bunch of deer poo-poo can chew. Are you serious? They're so rude. Rude, 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 rude. They don't eat any of this stuff. Because, actually, giant irises are toxic to animals. Which most animals don't chew on. I mean, I've never seen an animal chew on it. I just don't like these ones right here because I feel like these ones are super old and not... Well, I'm not walking that way because I got my zippers on. Walk around this way and follow their feety prints. I know they're digging in here. See, she wants some California poppies too. There's a lot of blue bachelor buttons here. But the ones that I'm really interested in are trying to pluck out some of these pink. Oh man, they are just like drilling it up in here. But I'm going to cut a bunch of these. But I want to try to leave on. I'm definitely wanting to do that. Oh, man. This is the hard stuff because I have to sweep this stuff into a dustpan. So rude. And then they were like stomping around right here, scratching the ground. One of these broke. Where did this come off of? I'm sure they're trying to get at those apple trees. Oh man, they were like pushing this one around. Oh, and they busted it open. I need to get in there and fix that. Huh. And, oh, they've been clipping the tops of the sunflowers. They're getting desperate. So apparently sunflowers are an end of the season hunger. That one right there, that's an Italian white sunflower. The heart, oh, whoa. Can't walk anywhere. They just poo-poo chewed everywhere. Today was just let's go dump in Shay's yard. Is it safe over here to walk? I want some of these to open up. They're starting to. Maybe in like another hour or two. That's the problem with refrigerating these ones. Is because they'll close right up. But I want to take her some of these light yellow. They look white, but they're actually a light yellow. And then there's ones that are half yellow, half orange. I saw them over here yesterday. Yeah, like this one and this one. Ooh, this one's opened up. You see what I mean? Like that. And these are some wildflowers. I should have taken her this, but I don't know what this is called, and I don't know if it's toxic or not. Is that light purple over there? What color? Oh, I do have a small amount of purple. Very tiny. But I'm just going to clip her, the bouquets. I'm not going to clip the individual flower. I'm just going to clip the actual and try to get as much as I can on one stem. And then she can like choose the length and the amount of greenery. There's some down here too. I have quite a bit of she wants California poppies. The darker bachelor buttons, but she wanted pink, and I didn't bring her any pink because I didn't realize I had any. Because everything is such a mess this year. I've kind of like let things really get wild this year. Like the sidewalks are not up to par. Nothing's up to par because I had that whole sinus thing. I'm still taking medication for it. So there's that. And then I'm just letting it kind of go because I don't feel like I can really catch up by myself. So what I'm doing is just letting it go through its cycle, and then even though it'll be cold and harder to work outside, it won't be as well overwhelming because everything will mostly have died off. These, though, I have to get to. Because if I let these go through its cycle, what will happen is it will just drop millions of more babies. And it'll be so thick in here. It's already too thick. It'll be 10 times as thick. This has been thinned down, and when next spring comes, this will be so much easier for me to deal with. And really, I probably am only going to pull out, random ones just to give each one a little bit of space. And the same thing, I'm going to pull things away from the plum tree so that it's not so thick towards the plum tree. And then the orange, will let go. Like, I'm going to let it go through this full cycle, and I'm going to let the white ones go through its full cycle. And then I'm just going to try to pluck out some of these that are in between and try to just have one or two in between those. That way it will give a chance for other ones to go. Look at all of this. Last night was a busy, busy night. The fire camp, a lot of the fire camp is still here. Some of them are leaving randomly. But there's still like a little haze of smoke. You can't smell it. It's not as smoky smell, but it's like smoldering now. Now they've got it like down to where it's smoldering. And they've got it under control. They have been coming along and just ripping the heads off, and then still not messing around with my carrots though, so deer must not be a fan of carrots. But they have been slow. This was 4.5 feet tall. It's about 2 feet tall. They've eaten about 2 feet of this broccoli. And I'm just kind of letting them, because obviously next year I'm going to have a whole entire enclosed cage, and it's going to have to be at least 5 to 6 feet tall. And I'm going to have to build the cage kind of, I'm not going to put it here, but I'm going to have to build the cage where I can walk completely around it. So that I'll be able to actually see, you know, I just would have liked to have seen one bloom, something. But boy, they sure really liked this. A lot. Oh, and then there goes my tummy growling. My stomach's a growling. Oh, I picked a couple of the carnations for her too, but carnations are toxic. So those are not good for, like, to be around food. And they've just been really going to town right here, reaching the... But the sunflowers are at full bloom, so they have the full seeds in them, and that could be another reason why. There. But I thought I would turn my sprinklers on soon, because it's kind of dry out here. But now I have to clean up Poo-Poo-Cachoo first. Oh, man. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 piles. 4 piles. It's bad enough picking up after Brucifer. I'm kind of glad they didn't do it in the grass, because that's where Bruce likes to go. And, you know, that sucks for him. Where's this? Yeah, I guess. Well, I'm going to call it a day. I have to drive to Klamath Falls today. And then to take my friend to, so that she can go see her daughter play her volleyball game. She's captain of the JV team. She's only 14. It's her first year in high school. That kind of stuff. Go Bailey! Go Bailey! Woo hoo hoo! So, anyway, I'm driving her to that. So if I get a chance to take some video footage along the way, we're not going to take the highway. We're going to go through the Klamath Forest, which I've done videos in the Klamath Forest, but I did those in like February. Like, so it was winter. Oh, wait. I think I did some in the fall, too. Did a few in the fall and some in the winter or whatever. But, anyway. Still have no clue what this is. Do not know. But the bees seem to need it, so I know they're going to be missing the pink. Alright, anyway, peace, love, and happiness. May peace be with you always. I'll see what I can do. Ooh, look at that bouquet. Or that flower underneath there. I don't know what color this is. But I cannot wait to figure out these. I know that the seeds are tiny little. So I wonder if there's like a pod in here. I didn't mess with it last year. I just let it all die back and then I cut it after everything was... Or did I cut it? I don't remember. I don't know. Ooh, there's some burgundy ones. I like the burgundy and white. I like this one. The reddish one. I like it when it blooms next to the white. I don't know, it's just a mix of colors. It was a mixed bag. Oh, man, but, like, see how it's all laying down? I need to, like... I think I'm going to use twine. I've got the twine already. I'm going to pull this all apart, pull everything away from it, reconfigure, because I want it to give it more space, and then I want to loop it through so that it stands up properly. So that maybe next year I'll have something really to brag about. Instead of my mess. Oh, really? They chomped all of that off. Right after I talked about how they don't like it. They came along and they didn't touch that one or that one. That one they took a bite out of last year. And then I kept a cage over it until I couldn't anymore. This one I've never been able to keep a cage over because it's too tall. I mean, it's got to be 3 feet tall. Yeah, at least. So, but they sure nipped that one a lot. They don't like those. They don't like these. They don't like these white Elysiums. There's not a whole lot that they like that's in my yard. Love the broccoli, apparently. And it is a lot of green when they walk past. They don't like the Love Lies Bleeding either. Oh, 16 minutes. I gotta go. Peace, love, and happiness. Have a wonderful time. I've got stuff I gotta do today. I got neighbors I gotta get some flowers to so that she can decorate her cake with it because there's a wedding and they didn't get the flowers in time. And I was like, man, too bad they didn't have like an August wedding or July, because then I really had pretty flowers. Now everything's just, it's, you know, we have a short season. All right, gotta go.